Alright, here for another weekly recap. This one was a big one because of course we got part 2. So I'm gonna first start with the equips and then move on to the characters because I can just get the equips done very quickly, right? There were 2 equips released this time, and one of them was this one for Daima. It has like strike attack, HP, blast attack, pretty basic equip. I don't think so I need to say anything, it's just Daima or Goku characters. It's like strike attack if this character is tag weapon wielder or Super Saiyan 2. So the thing is, they're like, oh, Goku is Super Saiyan 2. He can use the equip. Yeah, Super Saiyan 2, it goes away. So he's not Super Saiyan 2. So equip does not work after he transforms. Good. Again, Legends. I can't believe every time like leaps and bounds ahead of us in terms of intelligence. The dev team. Totally. Unless it works, it shouldn't. The way the game works, it shouldn't work. So unless somebody can prove me it works, this is a dumb thing they did again. And yeah, whatever. The second equip was this one. It's a plaid, like special move, health restore, strike attack, blast defense. Like for base stats, pretty good because Goku can use it. You know, Goku's also a melee type. Goku's a melee type, right? Let me just check. He's melee type, yep. He's melee type. And Tamagami is also more strike focused, so he can use the equip as well. And Tamagami health restore helps. I don't know what Goku does in terms of healing, so probably helps. Special move damage, Goku does get help with special move damage. So yeah, I guess that's a really good equip. Other than that, the first one, I mean, it's a pretty basic equip, but I don't get the SSJ2, thing there. But cool, whatever. If it had SSJ3, at least it makes more sense because you're gonna be with SSJ3 for like majority of the match. But they made it SSJ2. Again, dumbasses, whatever. Now, there was nothing else besides that in terms of like there's a Z power event, but anything like that makes impact in the game, nothing besides the units. So let's just we're gonna go from the units that made zero impact first. The unit that was absolutely worthless to release. It was shocking. Another Videl. They when they revealed her, they talked about how she has a Gohan, Z ability. Look, she buffs Gohan. Haha. Gets endurance for having a girls. Remember, nothing. Her kit has nothing to do with Gohan. She supports Gohan. No, it's just here. He also just girls, not even Gohan. More extra. So there's one more. He just supports. Like she just supports Gohan. If I can just fucking speak, where is it? There was something. Yeah, short and substitution count. Wow. Yeah, so they made the Z ability Gohan and then they just tied it down to girls. I wanted Kefler. I wanted girls buffs during, this, but that was not supposed to be the main. I was giving you options of girls units that had other tags like Kefla, who had Unireps, Fusion Warrior. I said another Rebrian that has Unireps. They released a girl character and focused her on girls tag. Yeah, you can run girls tag. Go run girls tag in PvP. I'm not even gonna talk about her kit because this shit alone, this is just enough for you to never use her. Also, blue character. Guess who's running in PvP? Mr. Vegito Blue and Triku. So good job. They released a worthless Videl green when G4 was running around, and now release a worthless Videl blue. So good job. You didn't have any other options. We haven't gotten a Super Boo, Buhan, nothing in ages. Nothing. Hey, another Videl though, who does nothing. Good to see another 1% Majin Buu Saga unit like this who's just useless. Good to see. Next. Okay, now I don't know who made the more impact or not, so I'm just gonna go with the guy on his banner, her banner, Triku. Apparently this guy is just worse VB. You should just never use this character. He just not good enough. Yeah, I don't know how can people just say that shit after like reading his kit and seeing what he does. They can still go and say those things online. Like they must be playing a different game, because from where I stand, you can't stop him. He starts a combo, he fucks you up. You can't stop him. You literally cannot just stop him. He fucks you up every time. I'm sure you have seen the infamous clip of him and VB and MV just, comboing for like more than 100 counts. It's just, that Omega clip. But yeah, this guy does not stop. Sorry, I don't know what people are on about. He helps MV as well, because green, he just slots up with MV. On Majin Buu Saga, because we needed Majin Buu Saga buffs. I wanted an SSJ2. And this is the only SSJ3 I like. This battle version, the one who fought Fat Buu. Any other SSJ3 I don't give a fuck. This one I like. But this was not the time. Right now was not the time. Not because of his kit. No. Because this motherfucker has Majin Buu Saga. He can just slot in with MV. Why? I don't get it. Why? But yeah, he is very good. He is genuinely very, very good. He has endurance nullification as well, which if you're not running Daima Goku, that endurance nullification is very strong. Because if you have Daima Goku, you just can't rush anybody. He cancels buff effects, also gets endurance. But you can still on that team just kill through endurance through normal cards, which Vegito doesn't do, by the way. I'm not saying he's better than Vegito. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying people who act like, oh, he's just worse VB, why would you ever use him? He has his use case. Guess who he gets used with? Right alongside VB. Double green. Because guess why you can't run purples? Because you have a fucking bozo yellow MV backing those greens up. So you can go get away by using like just green, yellow. You can just do that. Before that, you could just run yellow, blue. You could get away with that. I don't know why they just do not. There's a red unit, right, that can stop MV. No, he just helps MV even more. I'll come to that. But yeah, SSJ3, really good unit. I don't know what people are smoking when they say he's bad, but I don't think I need to say anything more. Good unit, worth summoning if you like SSJ3. So next, I'm gonna save the GOAT for the last. So we are gonna go to Daima Goku. Okay, this kind of applies to the character I'm gonna talk about next as well, right? Why the fuck does he have endurance and Tamagami, who's a defense unit, doesn't? You see what I'm saying, right? He's a melee type, he gets endurance. Tamagami, who's a defense unit, doesn't get endurance. Goku Black, a defense unit, gets 2 buff cancellation effects. VB, not a defense unit, gets 6. 3Ku, not a defense unit, gets 3. But it's not just, oh, he has one more. No. Goku Black doesn't cancel buff effects on blue cards. 3Ku does. So defense unit has the worst out of all of them. Same here. Tamagami doesn't have endurance, but this motherfucker does. Okay, man. Okay, devs. Anyways, he fills up his gaze like literally in 3 or 4 cards, and then he just locks you in, and blue cards nullify endurance every time. It's, what the fuck were they doing? Okay, let's say if this guy had things that literally just directly countered Vegeta, I'd be like, sure, you can pop the green and rush Vegeta. Vegeta dies, right? That's a counter. But you can't kill him via blue cards. He cancels buff effect. So it's not like this blue card lock-in nullify. It doesn't work against Vegeta. This thing, him having endurance, this doesn't work against Vegeta. This works for Vegeta. Because he cancels your buff effects. So you can't rush Vegeta. It works for him. He made Vegeta better. He didn't take care of Vegeta. He made him better. A red unit. Who we were asking for, give us a red unit to use against Vegeta. I know Gotenks exists, but Gotenks also runs with Vegeta. Ha, shocker. Majin Buu Saga. Hooray. He also just use him with Vegeta and I can't. How can every unit just help Vegeta? Turles comes in. I talked about this in the previous video of mine. Turles comes in, helps Vegeta. I mean, Turles was before Vegeta, but Vegeta drops, Turles helps Vegeta. VB drops, gauge counter, ends up somehow helping Vegeta. 3Q drops, makes sense. Majin Buu Saga helps Vegeta. Daima helps Vegeta. What is going on here? Whatever, man. I genuinely haven't even read his full kit, so I don't even know what else he does. All I know is he locks in blue cards your ass, and he can do a lot of damage on blue cards, and then he gets endurance, and you can't rush his team. Also gets 2 Dragon Balls for just pop. Okay, good. Didn't even know that, but yeah, Daima Goku. I had a major head loss yesterday. I lost my shit playing this game because I just kept on facing this motherfucker with MV, 3Q or VB. I genuinely lost my shit. I was not gonna summon, but I was like, I'm not having any fun playing the game. At least what I can do is summon. So I ended up summoning more on Daima banner because I'm like, I can't deal with this guy. I'd rather have him so I also feel safe. And also for my GOAT, I need more copies of him. I wish he had endurance. I don't know why he does it, but this guy is fucking crazy. I feel more safe going into him against MV than I do with like almost any other character. And he's a purple 1% who doesn't even have endurance or revival or comeback or nothing. I feel more safe because he's that good. Strike. You can use this against Vegeta. Strike him, blast him. His blue card is sealed. He can't fucking chain the blue card. 1 gauge wasted. You can do that multiple times, obviously. So yeah, look at this. This is good. Very good. Also has blast armor. Thank God. Thank God they gave him blast armor. Blast do nothing. Blue card switches you out. You become neutral. And it's on hit. So the enemy cancels your buff effects on usage. So like this will apply regardless of what happens, because when you blue card them, they cancel buff effects, but this applies after that, so you will still be neutral. So good. Also, you know, draws new cards, and those new cards help you get vanish because strikes give you vanish back on drawing them. Also reduces subcard by 5, just boots you out of the game, out of the match. So that's also just very annoying because it can just mess up their timings and everything. So pretty good. Also has blast armor. Thank you again. Green card again just draws more cards, more strikes, meaning you can get your vanish back. Also gives you like cover nullification and destroys green cards. We all know how annoying the green cards that destroy green cards are, like GB, Beast. Like we know how annoying they are. So they just threw that in here. Yeah, also destroys enemies green card. Take it. Also restores health by 10. So pretty good. Ult also draws you new cards. Again, managed recovery on that as well. His ult does hit pretty hard. So there's nothing special about ult here, but it does hit pretty hard. I guess 50% ultimate damage. That's what makes it hit hard. I don't know. Then this is one of the stupidest thing they have done. You do more damage. You do less damage for destroying cards. So you have to make sure your hand is empty before you get the ult. Why? Shouldn't it be more damage for more cards destroyed? Am I crazy? I don't know. But he heals here as well. But yeah, nothing special here. The thing is, he gives 30% support to Weapon Wielder and Daima, which can be pretty impactful. He's defensively very sound. And this, I am glad this is not on cover change. It's just on entry. You get a card on entry. You reduce key by 30. Like, let's go with defensive side. Like, draw a card is offense, right? Defense, reduce key by 30. You destroy 1 card. You seal their green cards. You seal their main. You seal their rush. And you give them -1 card for speed. Very safe unit to just go into. Or start the match with. So you can't get AoE green frame 1. You know, that's pretty useful as well. So yeah, this is really good because you can just keep sealing their rushes and make sure that your other units are available before they can rush, so that you can just go to a safety unit and live. Yeah, pretty good. Him and Daima work well, very like, well together. One day I'll learn how to speak. Him and Daima work well together, very well. So it makes sense they designed them that way. So yeah. Also, this is nothing important. There's this thing. He cancels buff effects on special move, ultimate, and awakened. 3 times. Why the fuck does Daima have it? Daima Goku have it on rush, but this a defense unit doesn't have it on rush. Okay, I don't get it. I know Daima doesn't have it on other ones, but still, bro, he's the defense unit. Give him that, so that, because you can't just go and run him with MV. You need another what do you say, weapon wielder. So your option is like sort of cope, right? You can't run just double greens with MV or green or VB 3Q with him if you need this effect. So they could have just given the rush one to him instead of Goku. Also endurance to him instead of Goku. But whatever, bro. Whatever. 3 times. So you just don't even need to be in the field. You can just cancel buff effects and make your team survive. As I said here, the vanishing gauge by 15% for every special move and strike card drawn. So you reload your hand a lot, you can get your vanish back. It is that simple. And this also helps because he restores his health by 30% 3 times when your HP falls below 50%. So you can just keep on taking damage, heal. Then they take you below 50% again, you heal again. So it's just very annoying. Pretty good. Also 5 art cost for 10 time accounts, but that's only when you are below 50%. Also the subcount thing, whatever. I wish the card cost stuff was like +2, but just no limitation on like below 50%. You just from the start, every time you get hit, +2, +2, +2, like 17 does. And we Super 17. I don't know if he does it by 2 or 3, but whatever 17 has, same should have been here. Nullifies element factors, you know, once you get 3 or more Dragon Balls. The whole match, neutral. Good, right? Just 3 Dragon Balls. You know how quick you get 3 Dragon Balls? Very quick. Whole match, neutral. Also, you get your Dragon Balls can't be destroyed of 50 counts, so pretty good as well. And this is also very good because you can just rush and build up to a second rush faster. You get 2 Dragon Balls for using a rush. Pretty good. And that's it. Those are the only talking points about his kit. He generally is very good. I want more copies of him. Can't believe a purple unit just feels more safer to go into instead of any other unit against MV. So because you can just go to MV and MV will not instantly ult you because for 5 counts you have time. So you just, of course, you have to use your brain a little bit and you switch out and switch in at the right times. But even if you have like half a working brain, you'll do fine with Tamagami against MV. And as I said, his strike ceiling blues is very helpful in terms of popping the gauge. But yeah, this week we didn't have anything else. We had part 2 units, so I guess that's all we had. And 2 equips. I wish SSJ3 got some equips instead of Daima, because SSJ3 doesn't have good equips outside of Boo Saga or Sun Family. That's my friendship team, ignore. So I wish they gave some equips for 3Q. Hopefully next week. But next week I think we are getting USG Plat, which I'm looking forward to a lot. In brackets, sarcasm. So yeah, that was it for the weekly review. Let me know what do you think about the new units or the equip. Who the fuck cares about equips? Yeah, just about the new units. Let me know what do you think about them. Oh, how did they change the meta? I feel like the meta has gotten worse with the release of part 2, but maybe it will just take some adjusting, some time, a week or so to adjust to the new units, and then it will be fine. But for now, part 1 released, I felt like the meta got better, even though I know VB is fucking toxic. I just felt I had a more easier time during part 2, even without running VB. I was not running VB. I haven't used VB at all. And I was having a more easier time in part 1 than I am right now. Right now, it just sucks. So again, maybe a few days of just adjusting and it will be back to normal. But for now, it just feels like the meta got worse with part 2. But we'll see. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one.